What's up, guys? We're gonna cover the number one mistake people make in NoFap, and yeah, why it's a mistake, which can make it even more important for you to avoid it and so you will understand it. Anyways, the number one mistake is this thing, it's all over the internet, streaks. I had a 19-day streak, 60-day streak. I don't want to sound too mean making fun of it or imitating it, but I do not make fun of the people, but the idea, because that is not the goal. Streak, winning streak, hot streak, it implies an end. It implies that it's not a permanent decision. You do not hear people who have an alcohol or heroin addiction saying, I have a streak of quitting. People may count their days because they want to. People can or cannot do that. But a streak implies impermanence. And for me, it's a pet peeve because people are doing these streaks like it's a hobby or something. Like, oh, I got a 20-day streak and I want to beat the streak. What do you mean? What are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? It's either a problem or not. But guys are treating it like a hobby. Now, it really does matter what you put into your head, telling yourself it's permanent or not. And let me tell you what to do instead. If you really have this problem, you quit it forever. That's how addiction works. And that's part of why, a major part, so few people are succeeding at this. There's no heroin addict saying, I'm gonna do a streak, right? Who succeeds at least. You need to quit permanently. But on the flip side, when it's a streak, it's also all or nothing. People have a little lapse and then they just go all the way back in because their streak is gone. But in reality is if you make a mistake, if you look at a little glance at something or whatever, or do the deed once, you don't lose all the progress. It's a setback, it's bad, you shouldn't have done it, there's no excuse, but after it happens, don't just fully give in, right? If you go 2 months and then you mess up for 30 minutes, you go 2 months again, mess up for 30 minutes, and you do that for a whole year, you still made massive progress and very likely would change your life. Again, don't use this as an excuse to moderate or say, I'm just gonna do it once, because that can get you. But after the fact, if it happens, you still get back on the horse. You wanna view it as just the path to quitting forever. And if you make mistakes along the way, that's not ideal, but it happens. Makes sense? The goal is quit forever, mistakes can happen, but it's not about a streak, which is impermanent, but which also doesn't focus on the real goal, which is change your brain and your life. See you guys.